And just starting to get yourself settled. Back of body, side of body, cushions, blankets. Now that it's autumn, there's like a real opportunity to get snuggly and get cozy with our Yoga Nidra practices. And this is a Yoga Nidra for autumn. So this Yoga Nidra is embracing autumn. And the energy that's quite often spoken about in autumn in wellbeing practices, the energy of letting go. And a little quote from Emily Blunt. Every leaf that speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. So once you feel you are settled, you might like to close out the eyes if you haven't already. And then just have a little scan through the body, around the body, and check you are as comfortable as you can be. So are there any final little adjustments that you can make you even a fraction more comfortable? And Yoga Nidra is this really kind of powerful place between being asleep and being awake. I know that if you do fall asleep, you'll still gain the benefits of the Yoga Nidra practice. If at any point, for whatever reason, you would like to bring yourself away from the practice, then you might just blink the eyes open, bring awareness to a couple of deep breaths, and you could keep the eyes open if that is more comfortable. Just remind yourself of where you are. And if it feels right, you can reclose the eyes and just join back. The same as if you fall asleep, if you awaken, don't worry about it. Just listen to the sound of my voice and continue on the journey. So it's time for relaxation. An invitation to this. And you need only to keep your sense of hearing awake if you can. That only doing, let's call it, is listening. And you can release all other thoughts, all other tasks for this next 20 minutes. So bring your awareness to your next exhale when it happens. And the breath is a really good teacher. So it's a reminder of letting go of what no longer serves us. Even if it's just as simple as the exhale, releasing the breath. And notice your exhales as they flow out of your body. Feel how the physical body can start to release as you exhale. And notice how releasing that exhale breath creates some space in the body for not only rest, but for new breath, for a new beginning of the cycle. So for the next minute, just as best you can, be aware of your exhale breaths and the space and softness that creates. Just for 1 minute. Still maintaining awareness on the exhale. Just notice that release of tension or tightness. Maybe it's physical, maybe it's in the mind as you let out that exhale breath. And permission to let yourself rest, fully supported by breath. With each out breath, the whole being is releasing a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And also invite yourself to release any expectations. Release any past memories, release any future triggering of what might happen after this practice. Best you can, just be right here in the present moment. Feel the whole of yourself, body, mind, breath, in the present moment. And if you do notice anything start to tug at your attention, just pulling you out of your rest in your present moment, can you release that with the exhale breath? And feel into perhaps the sense of lightness that the body and the mind can feel when we release and breathe out or sigh out. So welcome to this practice of Yoga Nidra. And we're moving our awareness then with natural breath in the background to our Sankalpa. So Sankalpa is a short statement. It might represent our deepest desire, our deepest wishes. And it's always a positive statement. And we state it with faith, with belief. So an example of Sankalpa could be, I am open to joy, I am open to rest, I live in the present moment, I release anything that doesn't serve me. So just for the next couple of moments, you might even place a hand on the heart space, or just take your awareness to the heart and listen. Maybe the heart will speak something into existence, or maybe the mind already knows your Sankalpa. But just take a little moment to listen and see if anything evolves. If there is nothing there, that is fine, and know that it's enough to be here, to be present, to be practicing Yoga Nidra. If there is something there, an invitation to repeat it 3 times in your mind. A nice deep breath in and a slow release out. And now we take our awareness through the body. We're inviting into the body in line with this autumn practice a sense of release, a sense of rest. And a place in the body or a space in the body will be named. Just bring your awareness to that place or space, offer it a sense of rest and peace. And then when the next place or space is named, just move your awareness there. So imagine the attention is like a river, just flowing. We're moving from part to part to part around the body. There's no need to move the physical body, but you might find that there are spontaneous movements. If you do become uncomfortable when you need to move, then that's fine. Just do so in a really mindful way, and then settle yourself back down to continue the journey. So our journey begins in the right hand, with the right hand up, and bringing awareness to the right hand up. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Palm of the hand, back of the hand, release it. The right wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, right waist, right hip, thigh, kneecap, calf, ankle, right heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the right foot, all 5 toes, releasing. Awareness shifts then to the left hand and the left hand thumb. The left hand thumb. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Palm of the hand, back of the hand, left wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, the left waist, the left hip, thigh, kneecap, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the left foot, and all 5 toes, releasing. Bring your awareness then to the top of the hand. So letting the crown of the hand, the top of the hand, relax. Then down into the forehead, the right ear, the left ear, both ears, the right cheek, the left cheek, both cheeks. Like all tension is just gently flowing away. The right eye, the left eye, both eyes. The right nostril, the left nostril, both nostrils. The upper lid, the lower lid, and the whole of the jaw, releasing. The throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, center of the chest, upper abdomen, navel center, the lower abdomen, all releasing. The glutes, tailbone, sacrum, and the whole of the spine resting. From the tip of the tailbone to the base of the skull, to the tip of the tailbone. And let's just pause to almost massage the spine with the mind and the breath. So as we inhale, you might imagine the breath and the mind moving from the tailbone all the way up to the very top of the spine. And as we exhale, we come all the way down to the tailbone. Just allow your awareness to take a few rounds like that. Inhale from the tailbone to the top of the spine. And exhale, releasing all the way back down. Then shift awareness to the release of the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, both shoulder blades, the back of the neck, the back of the head, the top of the head, the crown of the head. And take a nice deep breath in and a releasing breath out. Bringing awareness to the whole of the right side of your body. The whole of the left side of your body. The upper body and the lower body. They're comfortably heavy in a sense of rest and gentle release. And the whole of your body. So everything is, all parts connected. The whole of the body releasing, perhaps as you exhale. The whole of the body letting go. As if all tensions flow away. The whole of the body. Now begin to follow the breath, just your natural breath as best you can. Can you trace the gentle breath as it comes in through the nose? Feel it pass through the throat and expand into the belly. And the journey of the breath as it goes back out, releasing from the belly, up into the throat, out through the nose or out. And just continue to follow the air that you're breathing. This flow of energy or prana, whatever we want to call it. As we inhale, it passes through the throat, expands into the belly. As we exhale from the belly up through the throat and out the nose or out. And perhaps we can assign a count to each breath. So as we inhale through the nose, and the breath comes into the belly, 10. As we exhale from the belly, out nose or mouth, 9. We inhale, 8. Exhale, 7. Just continue yourself. bringing your hand to a close like that you are. And returning now to our center. So you may have made one at the start of practice. Something may have come to you during the journey of practice. Recall one if you made it, or bring to mind one if it's come through now. If there is nothing, that is fine. Perhaps just focus on your breath. If that is something, then repeating it 3 times in your mind with conviction and certainty. And bringing your awareness gently to the space that you are in, just picturing it in your mind. And your awareness then draws closer in towards your body. Becoming aware of the head, the arms, the legs, the spine. The comfortable heaviness of the body as it just rests, having gone through a process of transformation, of release. And for 1 minute here, just allow yourself to feel into that sense of release. You might come back to noticing your exhale and how that softens the edges of the body. Just let yourself release. In a moment, I'll count from 10 to 0. So there is no need, if you don't feel ready yet, to move the body. If you do, then you might start to just make really gentle movement. You could continue your rest and releasing and just follow the sound of my voice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This practice of Yoga Nidra is complete. So you are welcome to stay And just continue to absorb the gifts that Nidra has to offer. You might start to just slowly bring yourself up. When you do, be mindful. You might pause on the side of the body. And then eventually come to a seat. So take your time. And thank you for joining.